Hey everybody, it's Becky. Welcome to month 6 in my weight loss and mental health journey. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, like I said, I'm Becky and I have been documenting my mental health and my weight loss journey over the past 6 months. So, welcome to the family. I hope you'll click that like button and that subscribe button and join the journey. So anyway, if you've been following, you know that I've been pretty much updating you guys on a daily basis, but that is going to change now that my schedule is changing. And I do want to mix it up on this channel a little bit, but I still would like your feedback and your tips and tricks for your weight loss journey that you guys are on, or your mental health journeys that you're on. I know a lot of you guys have followed me because of this journey, and I really do appreciate it. But I do want to start this week's video off with kind of a refresher about who I am and what I've been going through, and some of the things that I've been doing on this journey so far, and what I do during the week. So first and foremost of all, this is a weight loss journey. It is also a mental health journey, but I say weight loss journey because I have put on a lot of pounds over the last few years. It's pounds that I actually lost 6 years back. I am a self-diagnosed overeater. I like to binge. I like to go to food for comfort, and I really need to get that under control. So I've been documenting each week how I'm doing with my overeating progress, the lack of it, or when I fall off the wagon, and actually do indulge in those overeating habits. And then I also like to document my mental health because that is a big part of this. Recently, I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety, and it's really tough for me with everything that's going on in the world, and I get stressed out a lot. I get very anxious a lot. Some days I feel great, and other days I have episodes. So I document that as well, and I'm really trying to do my best to kind of just get through each day and get through what the world is going through right now and what's going on in my personal life, which has had a big impact. And that's what I'm going to be documenting and sharing with you guys. I will update at least once a week, probably at the end of the week, and let you know how each day went and each part of the week went. I do go on lots of walks, or I try to. I do need to get back into a regular exercise schedule, which I used to do a while back, that I have since stopped, that I'm still struggling with. I do tell you about my good days. I tell you about my bad days. Some weeks are pretty much like a bad week, and other weeks I do pretty well. The last few have been pretty good. I've been boosting my mental health. I have a very stressful upcoming week that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I won't get into the details, but I am very anxious, even very anxious right now, starting this journey out for the week. So that's going to be a factor, but I will let you guys know how this week turns out. But like I said, I love you guys following me. I love you guys being a part of this journey, and I thank all of you. So follow along. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's do this, guys. But as you guys can see, I'm back out here at the EHC Nature Reserve. It's a really beautiful day. I decided to take a walk because that is one of the ways I deal with my stress and anxiety, and it's also good for the weight loss and to get your metabolism running. But I am out here right now. I'm literally in the middle of, I don't want to say an anxiety attack, but I'm very anxious right now. So doing some slightly more intense exercise, like walking very fast, which I'm about to start doing, really does help. It's one of the techniques that I've been talking with my therapist about. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and I usually, like I said, update you guys daily. This is day 1, but I'm actually going to stop it right here for today, and then I'll maybe get back to you guys in the middle of the week and let you guys know how I'm doing then. And then of course at the end of the week I will update you guys and tell you how the whole week went and how a lot of those days went as well. And for those of you guys who haven't been following, so far I've lost 14 pounds on this journey. I lost weight pretty quick at the beginning, but I've been at a standstill, probably because I've been just like keeping my maintenance up. I haven't been crazy overeating like I used to, but I'm just not doing enough to lose weight. So I'm just maintaining, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna go back on a downward trend. I have been fluctuating a little bit, so some days it says that I actually lost weight again, but other days I'm back at the same weight I was this morning. So I have to see about that. I have to really work on that, but the most important part of this journey is actually just making sure I don't overeat. But like I said, it is a weight loss journey as well. So I'm really hoping that I can get back on that bandwagon, really get into a better exercise schedule now that it's going to be fall and cool down a lot. And I'll be able to get outside more and exercise on a daily basis, hopefully. So hopefully that works out, but I did want to share that as well. But like I said, I'm going to check back in with you guys at a different point in the week and let you know how things have been going. All right, so it is now the end of the week, and what a week it's been. I told you guys in the beginning of this that my schedule has changed, and this week was full of just that change. It wasn't as intense as this next coming week should be, but it was full of a lot of new things going on. Life in the world right now is full of new things going on, different things day by day. Life is different as we know it, and that happened this week in my life. I know I told you guys that I wouldn't be documenting every day like I've been, and I didn't video anything during this week because, like I said, it's been a week, but I did keep a little journal on hand of how I felt, how I did with food, and how my anxiety was. So I'm going to share with you guys everything that I wrote down right now and go over pretty much every day of the past 7 days. Alrighty, so here goes. On Monday, I did okay with eating. It was one of those days where I had a lot of time to just relax, take a lot of time for me. I ended up taking 2 walks during the day. I would have done a third, but then I ran out of time. So I ended up having like a music session where I just jammed out for a while. So I really had a lot of time, like I said, to just rest and relax and really build myself up for the rest of the week, because the rest of the week was going to be busy, and I really feel like I did okay on Monday. I was slightly anxious Monday night about the next morning because Tuesday was going to be a day filled with new things and things I just didn't know what to expect. So on Monday night I was slightly anxious, but I went to bed feeling pretty good and I was ready for the next day, and I did really, really well. So on Tuesday morning, I woke up pretty well. I was in a good state of mind. I had, like I said, a very new and busy day ahead of me. I did not, like I said, know what to expect going into that day. But I woke up, I was about to go take a walk to start my day off right, and then anxiety kicked in a little bit. I have certain physical symptoms of anxiety, which I won't get into right now, but one of those symptoms presented itself. So I was delayed in getting out for a walk, but I did take like a 10-minute walk before I actually went out and started the day. And then as soon as I got to where I was going, the same physical symptom presented itself again, and I had to deal with that for a minute. The first couple hours of Tuesday was really rough. Where I was at, it was really rough for me, but I was able to stick it out, and by afternoon I felt okay. And then Tuesday night I was actually a little bit anxious. Maybe I was just allowing my body and myself to just let the rest of those emotions out. I did not overeat. I did not turn to food to solve any problems on Tuesday. Actually, if anything, I did not want to eat on Tuesday because I was just so nervous about the day that had just transpired. So I just really, by the time Tuesday night rolled around, got a little bit anxious, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't anything I couldn't deal with. I actually taped a vlog with Heather that I will be releasing soon, or maybe I've already released it by this point, where I opened some Disney candle wax melts, and I did have fun doing that, which helped, but I was a little more anxious Tuesday night than I was Monday night, surprisingly. But then on Wednesday I woke up, I had to do basically the same thing I had done the day before, but I had already done it. So Wednesday I was in a pretty good state of mind. I was relaxed for most of the day. I was a little anxious, but not as anxious as I was, and I did pretty well. I think I did pretty well with food. I believe I was able to get a walk in on Wednesday. I actually got a walk in on Tuesday too, so I think Wednesday did go pretty well. Okay, so then Thursday rolled around, and Thursday I had no big plans but to go to the beach and have like a one last end of the summer nice big beach day where I got to sit and relax. And I woke up, I think I was okay when I woke up, but I was a little anxious throughout the day. I actually went out somewhere before I actually went to the beach, and I ended up being there for a while. And while I was there, I ended up letting myself have a few M&Ms, or what was supposed to be a few M&Ms. I haven't had M&Ms in a while, and they're one of my weaknesses that I just lose control over. And like times past, instead of having one handful, it ended up being like 4 handfuls of M&Ms. So it wasn't like a full out crazy binge, but I definitely ate more M&Ms that I should have that day. They were the mini ones, but I ended up eating too much of those, which really just set my system wrong a little bit, because when you're used to eating healthier and you have too much sugar, you do feel like crap. So that ended up happening. But after that mishap, I did end up going to the beach. I ended up being out there for a couple of hours. I almost was there until actually I was there until the lifeguards actually called everybody in for the night. And I really ended up having a really fun time. I was able to read my book and just relax, and I went out into the ocean, and I really had a great time. But long story short, I wasn't being careful, and you guys probably haven't noticed, but I'm wearing my backup pair of glasses because there's a fish or shark or stingray out there enjoying my old prescription right now. Only the second pair I've ever lost in the ocean. I've almost lost the third, to be honest, but yeah, they're out there somewhere off the coast of Ocean City right now. So yeah, oops. And these I don't see out of as well, even though they're a newer prescription. So for the next month, I'm gonna have to deal with that until my insurance can pay for me to get new glasses, because of the way that lovely hassle works. But anyway, I had a really great time at the beach, and then Thursday night, me and Heather, we did a Bippity unboxing, our second unboxing, and I really needed that. I wasn't even in the mood to do it, but after I opened my box and saw what I got, I was so happy, and it really did help a bit, calm some of the anxiety that I've been feeling from the previous parts of the week down. So that was great, and I think the rest of Thursday went decent. It just wasn't the best day. It was one of my worst days of the week, but it wasn't the worst day. All right, so now the last thing I'm going to talk about is yesterday. I mean, I will briefly go over what happened today, but yesterday was Friday, and Friday was the toughest day. I will try to keep this as short as possible, because I know this vlog is already getting kind of long, and I'm not trying to blab all over the place like I usually do, but yesterday really was tough. I, since the first time in May, ended up having an anxiety attack yesterday. I don't know what brought it on. I had nothing that I really had to do yesterday. I had a few like normal things, but nothing out of the ordinary. And I ended up getting very anxious at one point in the day. It was in the afternoon, and basically after the attack occurred, I basically survived the rest of the day. I was able to do a couple more things that I had to do, but I basically ended up just getting through the rest of the day. I did work on a couple or try a couple of the coping skill I've been working over or on in therapy, but yesterday was really tough. So anyway, today I woke up, I was worried about having the same type of day I had yesterday. In the morning I was a bit anxious, but as I got through my afternoon and did what I had to do, I am feeling a lot better. And actually right now, as I'm taping this, I feel really great. So that's a good sign. But just, I don't know what happened yesterday. Maybe my body finally just released all the pent up emotion, and that ended up happening. But I don't believe I overate yesterday, even through all of that. I've done so far good so far today with food. So I really think I've done decent with food this week, except for Thursday when I had the mishap with M&Ms. But mentally, this week was a tough one. Next week is going to be a tough one. So honestly, next week I'm not going to have the camera on. I'm just going to be focusing on doing what I have to do. I actually have another like more of a mental health vlog I'm going to release next week about how I deal with stress and anxiety. So I hope you'll be here for that. But after that, I'll get back to my updates. I'll let you know how next week went and the week after. So it will be like a 2-week update like I had been doing a few months ago. So please stay tuned for that. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you've been following me, I really do appreciate you following me on this journey. And if you're not, please hit that subscribe button right now, because I would love for you to be a part of my family. I would love for this channel to grow and for this to be so much better and bigger than it is right now. But I really do need your guys' help. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video and share this page, especially if you're going through a similar journey yourself. And if you made it this far through this video, I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And as always, have a 5-star day.